Today we're talking about my top 5 forgiving irons for mid-handicap golfers, and more specifically, top 5 hollow-bodied irons. Hi everyone, my name's James Robinson and welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today we have a very special guest on the channel. We'll get to that in just a second, but we're going to talk about my top 5. So my top 5 personally, in at number 5 I have the Ping I530 irons. Now these feel like they've been around forever, but they are still a current range in Ping's irons. I can't wait to see where they go from it. So Ping in the hollow bodied market have worked tirelessly to make something that feels fantastic, sounds pretty good, performs very, very well. And as you can see here on the par 3, one of the things about the Ping I530 that I really enjoy is that top line's nice and thick. It's not too thin, there's a little bit of offset, but the blade length's actually quite short, so you can be forgiven for thinking that realistically here, looking down it, I've got myself a bit of a player's iron. And with the first swing of the day, I think having that launch, having that forgiveness, and having that element of turf interaction with these Ping clubs is a fantastic option for so many golfers. Now, if we've got a Ping in at number 5 of the top 5 irons of 2025, what on earth could be in at number 4, number 3, number 2, and of course number 1? But today we've got a very special guest, as we said, and I want to get his opinions on these as well. Being a PGA professional myself, I've not paid my fees actually. I need to pay. Have you paid your fees?
I haven't, yeah.
No, I need to go on with that. Gaz, how are you, mate?
I'm good, thanks, yeah.
Good. So Gaz, I know you're a huge Ping fan anyway.
I am.
What are your thoughts on this i530? Because I've done my top 5 irons for the last 5 or 6 years now, and people really enjoy this type of video, but I thought I'd get a fresh opinion as well.
Well, it doesn't disappoint on quality, does it, and looks. You know, if they've gone for that sort of really nice bold look,
yeah.
Engineering wise looks quality. Now I've actually tested these. I had a transition from the G series into these, and it was an easy transition for him.
Yeah.
And I weren't sure if it were going to be.
It's a really interesting one because the i530 could be a high handicap golf club, could well be a mid handicap golf club, and you might even see some lower handicaps use them in those kind of longer irons as well. Go and hit us one, Gaz, and let's see, because you've used Ping irons quite. I've never had a set of Ping irons.
Yeah.
You've quite enjoyed them.
I have, yeah, and I think what they've done quite well is they've not, I mean, obviously, they still feel like a Ping iron.
Yeah.
You know, you might think you're going to go and get like a really soft forged iron, but you still get that like Ping feel, you know, a bit more hollow. And
I'm not going to lie, I don't like that. I like a soft feeling iron, but it's very subjective, it's very objective, and it's very, I think an objective word, but generally people do like that if they are a Ping fan, don't they?
Yeah, I think it's stayed consistent, you know, throughout their irons, where they just feel that little bit more hollow when you hit them, but quick off face as well.
Nice. I mean, that is all over.
You probably might not see from that ball flat, but that were really at the bottom and it's still flown.
Yeah, and that's one of the things which for me with these clubs, that's why they are in our top 5. We're not going to go in D to C's today, guys. We're going to stick with those kind of big OEM brands. So what do you think is in at number 4, 3, 2 and 1? For me, the Ping i530 is number 5. Okay, so in at number 4 of my top 5 forgiving hollow-bodied irons, it's actually a 4 iron as well, so it's poignant, isn't it, Bob, that one? But it's the Titleist T250 irons. Now, this is the T250U iron, it's a utility iron, it's the driving iron. I've tested the T250s, the T100s, the T150s, and the T350s, and I've tested the T250 Stars. Do you remember them, Bob? So they're the T250s, but they're weaker lofted, so they launch a bit higher. Fantastic set of options. I think Titleist have smashed it out of the park this year when it comes to the array of irons. I personally feel like the T350 is that little bit big, that tiny bit uncouth, you could say, and definitely more down that kind of higher handicap route. I think the 250 here is a fantastic option for any mid-handicap, even into the low handicappers, because Titleist have made such a good job of them. They feel fantastic. They're certainly going to rival the TaylorMade P790. Is that going to be in the top 3? Comment below if you think the P790 is going to be in the top 3. They are the OG, they are the godfather of hollow-bodied irons, aren't they? Also, there might be a couple of irons in here that you think's in that's not in. So comment below what you think they are. But with this iron, Titleist have made a really good job in blending the top lines, in blending the offset and the blade length, because from there you could actually have like a T100 pitching wedge and 9 iron, T150 8 and 7, maybe even 6, and then a 250U or 255 and 4 iron. So realistically, I think Titleist have done an awesome job with this, and the fact that it feels that good is quite frankly ridiculous. I know Gaz is looking a bit dumbstruck there because you've never seen me strike a long iron that good, have you?
A fantastic strike. I'm not sure how I'm going to match that, but I think
it's a long drive now. This one, by the way, long drive challenge.
You definitely took the words out of my mouth. I think what they've done a great job is making range irons that blend well together.
Yeah.
You know, this is one I tried again. You know, I think they've done fantastic. They've not had many power distance irons in their range, have they?
And one of the things I wanted to get in as well, I don't know if you think this, but if you think about the old Titleist 200 and Titleist 250,
Yeah.
they looked god awful. We'll put them on screen now. They look like you before your haircut. They looked horrendous.
Yeah.
But now you look at them and they look beautiful. They look stunning.
I mean, if you were judging it on looks only, for me, that's why it's in top 5, isn't it? It just looks stunning.
It's one of those with hollow-bodied irons. I feel like less is more.
Yeah.
So like people are starting to think more about what the guys at TaylorMade did with the P790, what the guys at Cobra did with the Forge Tech, and Ping, of course, with even the i200 and i2. Go on, Bob. 30?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Anyway, but come on, guys. Let's see if you can knock it past that. I think so. This could have quite easily been higher up. It could easily have been higher up. But there's some fantastic, to be honest, ridiculously good clubs in that bag to come.
I think, like, as well, 5 years ago, we wouldn't have thought about playing power distance irons, but even now, the better players
100%.
are interested because there's
the fact they blend so well means that even in at the longer end of the set, 100% you would.
I mean, this looks fantastic. It's nice compact head, not much offset.
Oh, guys, how good's that?
And again, I've not really struck it pure, but you can't tell with the way it's flying, can you? You really get the forgiveness out of these.
It's just 40 yards round. I'm joking. Right, guys, what do we think is in the top 3 of my forgiving irons? Comment below and let us know what you think to Gaz's edition here as well, because I love having other people's opinions on these videos as well, not just my own, because sometimes opinion videos can go wrong because people disagree with you. But that's the beauty about opinions. Everyone's got one. Okay, so we've already had the 5 and 4, and we've had Ping and Titleist, 2 of the big heavyweight brands of, to be honest, the golfing universe. We now have in at number 3 the Callaway Apex AI200. Now, yes, this is the limited edition copper version, and I think if it was just a copper version, to be honest, I'd probably put it at number 1 because they are absolutely stunning and gorgeous and do everything that you want. Now, there's loads of technology in this head. There's the AI smart face. There's lots and lots of stuff going on here, and obviously that hollow bodied design. Now, Callaway have made these feel quite good. They don't feel fantastic. They don't feel amazingly soft like what's maybe in at number 1. But if I was in the market, I think these are certainly ones that I would try and go and look at. I'd go and get fitted. Personally, what I'd go and do is I'd go and get fitted for a standard set. I'd go to somewhere like SGGT, make sure I knew what I was doing. Then I'd head online and try and match that to these heads, because these are stunning looking. I mean, Bob, look at them.
I know, I love them.
They look absolutely gorgeous, don't they? So loads of tech in that. I even like how they're wearing as well. I like an industrial looking iron head, very similar to kind of like my Tacomas, but realistically here, I think that's going to stand the test of time. We've got the old school Callaway logo on there. We've got that forged element as well. And like offset wise, there's an AI 300 available, which is a little bit bigger. Now, again, the 300 is very similar to the Titleist T350, I'd think then. But realistically, I think they're more a higher handicap club. If you'd like to see a high handicap top 5, get in the comments below and let me know, and we'll get someone other than Gaz to kind of talk about them. We'll maybe get Brett in, because he could be a high handicap at the end of the year, couldn't he, the way he's going. So, let's see how close we can get, because I think here, I already feel bad that these are number 3, Bob. We can't change it now, we've gone for it, but that just shows how tough the top spot's going to be with these clubs. And if this feels as good as I remember it feeling, which it does, could this be number 2? Maybe I've made a mistake. That's flag high. I've pulled it a little bit. Guys, get in the comments below. What do you think? Gaz, take it away, because I know you've tried the Apex range.
I can't wait to see what's number 1 and 2, because these particular irons made me change everything about what I'm doing in my own game. I've gone from having CB irons now to shopping in this market.
We've done 2 videos with these with yourself, haven't we? Because you struggled a little bit towards the start of the year, and you played some fantastic golf. I mean, actually, they're actually his.
My next gaming set is definitely going to be in this category of power distance irons. I honestly can't wait to see what's 1 and 2.
And they're the clubs that made you think about that?
Absolutely.
So for reference, I mean, people must know Gaz, you've seen his channel, he does fantastic stuff. Gaz is a PGA pro just like myself. I think if we played social handicap golf, I think I'd be about a 4.
Yeah.
And I think you'd probably be similar.
Yeah.
8, 9, maybe. No, but realistically, you don't have to be...
We don't practice, do we, anymore as much?
You don't have to be that 15 handicap to warrant a set like this. You can be a lower handicap golfer. You still get the... Go on, Bob. Landing angle. You don't get the spin rate, but you get landing angle, so you still get the stopping power and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can you knock it closer than me there? I bet you can.
And I thought back to front distance were fantastic.
It's a lovely coloured top, that. Is it like a teal?
Yeah.
Violet, lilac. Oh, look at that.
That'll come in.
It's
off
a
that
joy to
banking.
behold, Gary Martin. Fantastic. Guys, that is number 3. Make sure you stay tuned for number 2 and number 1, because honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it gets better.
I can't wait to test them. My next irons then.
Okay, so this could shock the world of golf, because in at number 2 of my forgiving irons for mid-handicap golfers in the hollow-bodied category, drum roll, have a drum roll, guys.
Wow.
And I've always said, these guys are the OG of hollow-bodied irons. They do it better than almost anybody else, especially the new generation of P790. They've managed to make them feel that little bit softer. They've managed to make them perform that tiny bit better, if that was even possible. And by that, I mean, you don't see that flyer as much anymore. When we first tested the first gen of P790s, even into the second and third generation, you'd be hitting away and maybe having a practice session, 160, 160, 160, 170. And that can just play around in your head when you're out on the golf course. If you're going to get a flyer off the tee, it could be detrimental to your game. So I think TaylorMade are doing a fantastic job here. I'm not going to speak bad about them. I'm not going to say that the next one is a million miles better, because it's not. We're talking tiny increments here, but we have speed foam. On the longer irons, we do have that through slot speed pocket. You can see on the 8 iron, we don't have it because it's not needed, because there's enough loft there to help on the low face hits. But that forged element is, I'd say second to none, but it's second, isn't it? Do you know what's coming? You don't know what's coming in first, do you? You've not got a clue.
No, I've no idea, and I'm looking forward to.
So guys, remember at the end of this
picked.
video, we're going to ask Gary if he would rearrange my top 5, and that's going to be a real interesting one. But par 3, if this goes in, we'll put it at number 1, Bob. How's that? Left hand flag, nice bit of offset. Oh, I've hit that so good. Just take the kick. It's fading. Take the kick. Oh, it's just stayed left of it. Again, that felt fantastic. It sounded good. Guys, I know you've got a lot of time for the P790, a lot of experience with them. What are your thoughts on this one?
It's a lovely looking club, isn't it? Very clean looking. I don't know if you've noticed, but all the ones in the top 5 have gone for this similar cleaner look style.
Well, and that's the whole premise behind this video, I think, because for me, having a hollow bodied set of irons that can be really, really forgiving but look this good, you almost feel like you're a better golfer than what you are. And golf's all about confidence. If you can be more confident playing golf, you're going to hit better golf shots, you're going to lower your scores, you're going to beat your friends.
You're sort of playing clubs that look as good as like a Blade or a CB, aren't you?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
You drop him when you put a tee in the ground.
Do I?
Cardi B on screen now.
This is a bit more confidence inspiring, a little bit more thicker top line.
Just pulled that a little bit. Now a bit more offset on these, and realistically when we do look at the P790, again we could have gone P770 in this category. Some of the clubs that we've used, we have gone for the kind of bigger chunkier version. Other clubs we've gone for the slimmed out version like the 250 instead of the 350. But realistically, again, it's a nice set that you could potentially blend in there. Would you go 770 short irons and then maybe 790 longer irons?
Absolutely. I think for the better players out there, yeah, you could sort of blend them, maybe have them in your long irons, and that's the beauty of them, isn't it?
Right, what do we think's at number 1? Are you thinking of it in your head where, would you change anything? I'm not going to ask you yet.
Right.
What would you, we've got them all here. So in at number 1, my voice went all high then because I'm so excited. It's a forgotten iron. It's the iron that everyone forgot about. And you know what? I'd like to give a special mention to those D2C brands, to Tacoma, to H, to Cali, to even, I mean, can you say Kirkland after just saying the 7? No, you probably can't. But to these brands, to Ram, to, who else have we got? Haywood, Lynx, all these brands that are making fantastic clubs. But in at number 1, it's the PXG 0317T irons. Now, I absolutely loved these irons last year. I absolutely love these irons this year. And we have seen something new coming from PXG this year. And I was almost like disappointed because I was expecting maybe a revamp of this, maybe a 317T.2 or something like that. But then, obviously, we can't really talk about what's coming because it's under embargo, isn't it? I like your hat, though.
Thank you.
Are you allowed to wear that yet?
I don't know.
I don't know, Jeff.
But realistically, I think these are the best looking clubs, and I think there's a little bit more going on, so I'm almost going back on what I said there. But the reason why these are in at number 1 is the customization ability of them, the fitting element of them. PXG are some of the best club fitters in the world. That's what they're all about. That's exactly why we kind of go on these trips and see just how they get fitted and how much difference the fittings can make, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I can see why you picked this one as number one now, going down that fitting element. A lot of other brands don't have the fitters and the equipment to fit as well as PXG do.
They also feel softer, I think. So like, I'm lucky to have spent time with a lot of these brands and a lot of the people behind these brands. But Mike Nicolette, what he doesn't know about golf club manufacture and golf club design, it's not even worth knowing. He knows everything about it. And the way he can tweak a golf club to make it look a little bit better, feel a little bit better, perform a little bit different, like PXG are in fantastic hands. And these feel fantastic. Right, can we get this one? It looks more like a blade. So they've got the 0317 ST, the 0317T, the 0317
CB.
I think it is a CB, isn't it? Yeah. And again, it's another set that you could blend really, really nicely and just have a really nice set of clubs. That is all over it, by the way. That felt phenomenal. Oh! Have you not gone to the ball?
I'll just go and get a ball.
What do we say, Bob? Fail to prepare? Yeah, you've done that quite a few times, haven't you? But what are your thoughts on these, guys?
Well, it's biggest mistake of my life is I actually tested your demo set of irons of these, and I went to go and get a fitting on them, and I ended up getting fitted into the CB, which is a fantastic
it's
product.
Easily done, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they're so good. You still generate good spin rates. You still generate good forgiveness. You get pretty much everything that you want out of them, and you can see there that's at like 6 feet.
I got drawn into the CB because it felt like a bit softer, but then I lost distance. I lost the powerful, penetrating ball flight that you get with these.
I think these are the best of all worlds, and I think last year I said these were literally the hands down best irons of 2025. I dare say the same this year. Here he is, look. How's a one? I mean, it wouldn't be a one, but how's a one? Oh, right, Gaz. We have my top 5, and these are my top 5. These may not be your top 5. If they're not, get in the comments below, please let us know. How would you reassess my top 5?
What I would say is, it's going to split opinion, obviously, but I think you've gone with the right top 5 irons in the top 5.
Yeah.
The order will split
It was hard to leave the
bit.
DTCs out of it, I must say.
Yeah.
But I think there's a market for that and a market for this, so I didn't want to mix them up.
I think I agree with the order, but what I would say with that one is it's maybe for the better ball striker.
Okay.
Because there's such a wide range of handicaps, aren't there, or striking abilities. But I would say that one would suit all. That one maybe for like someone a bit more confident.
I think mid-handicap, I see Brett using them.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, he doesn't use them, but I could see him using them, should I say. Like, I think you've got the Black Ops, you've got the Gen 7s, haven't you? But I think they're so good.
I mean, we're here to be totally honest. Like, I wouldn't use the P790.
Okay.
It's got too much offset.
I think we saw that with your shot.
I think I'd go into 770. But yeah, the other ones, I think they could fit all. I think the 790 is more higher in the category, and that's more lower. But I agree with the order.
Yeah.
If you fit into the, obviously, but if you went for number 3, 4 or 5,
you're going to be happy, aren't you?
You're going to be happy.
Guys, if you enjoyed that, please do smash that subscribe button below. Feel free to go and check out Gaz's channel. We're doing hand warmers next. I can't wait for that.
Well, we're getting into that time of season. If my hands go, I can't play golf.
Hands must have gone. See you tomorrow.